Welcome, everybody, to the channel, to the reading, to the live. I am Whitney Moon. Please take what resonates and discard what doesn't. All right, if it doesn't resonate, it's all good. There could be a message in there for you. Oh, what up, Pam? What up, honey? Hope you're having a wonderful day. What day is it today? Oh, Saturday. Good old Saturday. Oh, when was your birthday? Danny. Aww. Okay, Pam, what's your favorite deck? Pam has been following me and watching my videos and my channels for like 10 fucking years. Honestly, she is OG like a motherfucker. Okay, that woman has been with me forever. I'm surprised I don't know your birthday. Oh, so you're an Aquarius. Are you an Aquarius then? Because like that's got to be cusp. Yes, you are. I knew it. I got all my decks. Which one do you like the best? I got every deck that you know I have in front of me. Let's start this reading right. All right, what deck do you want? We'll start. I'll pull the first card will be for your birthday. Or do you want to ask a question? I don't want to put you on the spot or anything. But if you want to think about it, we can wait. Okay, I want to wait, think about it, and then we'll start off, because I know that was a little bit put you on the spot. I can feel your anxiety. I'm sorry, Pam. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that to you. I just thought, oh, it'd be nice to start the reading off with a message for you, but let's wait until you get a deck in mind, and then we will do a question for you. Okay. Now, my spidey senses. All right, I'm going to roll the dice. Ooh, the sun, Scorpio, and the 7th house. Ooh, that's Libra. Achievement over death. Maybe somebody just defeated like a death spell? Because part of the 7th house is open enemies. And that's what's making me think like Scorpio, death, enemies, and then the sun. Success, achievement. Like you successfully achieved a hidden enemy's transformation spell on you. Oh my God, I think that's what it fucking is. This is my favorite deck. The Horror Oracle, by far my favorite deck. I love it. But I feel like I use it so much. Okay, give me the 7th. Whoa, okay. 7th house. Literally a house. Okay, okay, so for the 7th house, they dropped the Blair Witch. Now, these cards are for a fucking reason, right? So if the whole analogy would be hidden enemies, the story of the Blair Witch, when they went into the woods, they had no idea what was going to happen. They had an itinerary that the producers of the movie actually completely manipulated. All right. It's so scary because it's real. All right. Like I said, they did have, it was kind of like a scavenger hunt. Like Mike says in the beginning, that's what he signed up for, a scavenger hunt. Okay. But as the days went in, the documentary crew stopped leaving them food, stopped giving them direction. They took Josh without anybody knowing. Nobody knew that Josh was taken. All right. And what up, JK? And the funny thing is they were actually supposed to take Mike. Mike was supposed to be the one that got kidnapped, but Josh and Heather were fighting in real life so much that the directors took Josh instead. Okay. I'm getting goosebumps all over my body. Like the production of this movie is fucked. Okay. They got paid $1,000, right? Heather thought she was going to get gang banged in the forest. She brought a knife with her every day in her boots. Okay. Like this movie, it's honestly the way that I see it. If that was my introductory career move into the movie industry, I probably would have never done a movie again. I probably would have been, I'm pretty sure, I don't think Mike ever did anything again. Josh has done some shit. Obviously Heather's done some shit, but Mike, I'm pretty sure Mike was done. And I think I would have been Mike. Like, I don't think I would have been able to handle that again. Okay. So that being the 7th house it's intriguing to me because it makes it seem like you were sent to do a job, scavenger hunt, okay, and the people who sent you to do it completely fucked with you. Okay, it's just they didn't anticipate you having telepathy skills with spirit. So technically, in this situation, you are Heather, and the Blair Witch is fucking with you so bad, but you can talk to her. So it doesn't work out the way that they think it's going to in the analogy, okay? In the movie, obviously, no, Heather cannot communicate with the dead, okay? But in this reality, you can, okay? So was a ghost? Okay, I got to get more information. Like look at, there's Dracula. I was like, was a ghost sent to kill you? Like, who do they send to kill you? Dracula? So they sent a vampire? Lies, betrayal. Oh yeah, King Kong. So you're larger than life, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna take a lot more than a ghost to kill you because you can talk to the ghost. Okay, now I'm getting actual ghost with Patrick Swayze. You know, like Demi can like feel him, right? Like you can feel this, you know. So if it was set up for something to hurt you in the woods, you've been like, I'm not going in those woods. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm just going to stay right here. And it wouldn't have got you because you're too smart. Like, it traps Kong, and it realizes that once Kong gets to New York, he's too big. He can't live there. He can't be there. He immediately goes to the tallest building to escape everybody because he's not supposed to be there. Okay, so something is not okay. Like, well, I mean, I think it's okay because we have the sun now. Okay. We do have Hellraiser and The Exorcist on the bottom of the deck. Why? This person could be possessed by a sex demon, or they could have sent a sex demon to you. Had you possessed by something? Something's had you believing lies about yourself. About your mission, about what you're supposed to be doing here. Somebody's fucking with you. Escape, Pan's Labyrinth, and you can't get out of it. Dreams, Freddy Krueger. Okay, so obviously, whatever this is that somebody's doing to you, however way they're fucking with you, they're putting you in the woods and they're fucking with your compass and they're doing all the shit to you so you can't get out. You're gonna get an escape plan in your dreams. So I think your dreams are gonna tell you how to get away from this person that I don't know if they're trying to hold you captive in your dreams or something, or rape you in your dreams. Look at, I think you know what I'm talking about. Like, I think somebody's very well aware of the suspicious activity that's been going on around their life. Like maybe mysterious illnesses happening, mysterious fatigue or rage, something like that going on inside of you. And you're like, this isn't me. This isn't, maybe you feel dead. Maybe you feel possessed. I don't know. But I think it's something pretty old. Like, it's not new age shit. It's not new age magic. It's not some new age witch. This is ancient. This is old. And I'm almost thinking, Danny, did you ever find a new place to live? Because, like, I'm feeling like this is somebody's apartment. They got something in their apartment or something. Like, what's the sun all about? Neighbors, look at, she lives in an apartment building. So maybe if somebody lives in an apartment building, one of your neighbors conjures spirits up. And one of those spirits came and knocked on your door and has been fucking with you ever since. Like, I don't think this is like something that somebody sent you or some shit, you know, like it's something that somebody conjured and they don't realize maybe possibly the extent of what they're doing. Like, honestly, apartment buildings, big buildings in general, places where a lot of people congregate or sleep, shower, live, can be very infested. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know. You know, you're always asking questions about things, and I think maybe something could be in your apartment building or something. Something with kids. Maybe it's a kid doing it, because there's another kid right there. So it could be like, I don't know, a 16-year-old or 17-year-old playing around with a Ouija board or some shit like that, opening up portals and doing shit. But I think that something made it to somebody's door, and I think that it's time that you send it packing, you know what I mean? And like, I don't know, I think the only way that you can really do that is to clear your apartment and then somehow block it off. I mean, it's not impossible to do, but it's very difficult to do when you live in an apartment building, to keep spirits out of your house. Like, think about how many people have died there, how many people have been murdered, how many people have been abused, how many children have seen abuse. Like, apartment things come with so much energy. Oh my God, that it's not easy to keep the dead away. Scorpio energy. Okay. It's like somebody's being haunted. So watch for things moving around. Watch for banging. I mean, cover your mirrors up. Keep your toilets covered. Keep your cameras and your lenses covered. Okay, because those are all portals. They can all become portals for things to find their way to you or back to you. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, look at Nosferatu. Oh my God, I fucking didn't want to say it, but I feel like this is very much him. Very much some type of sexual deviant energy feeding off of a feminine energy, you know, like those old perverty men, you know, that stare at fucking young chicks and shit. And it's, man, I was watching this one video of this guy who's got some type of spirit living in his building, and I know that there's spirits in my building. I have a question. Is it Mia? Mia. All right, let's see. Oh my God, what did I just do? All right, is it Mia? Is Danny being haunted by Mia? Oh no, that's the person who's doing it. Okay, so you want to know if it's Mia, like, so Mia is a person, and you want to know if she's conjuring spirits into your apartment. No. Listen to your intuition. I think you're going in the right direction. I don't know when those flipped. So, no, I don't think it's Mia doing it. I think it's something before. Yeah, no, I don't think it's somebody that you know conjuring spirits into your apartment. If there are, I mean, that's the thing is like apartments are just open there's just open portals, right? There's so much bad shit that has happened in them that the spirits linger and hang out and, you know, go and pester everybody, you know? Oh. No, but I mean, I'm sure a lot of spirits fucking walk around with Mia because she's a drug addict. That's the thing, right? Vulnerable souls that get addicted to, you know, substance abuse, definitely harbor a lot of demons with them. They bring a lot of energy around with them because they're open vessels. Demons can just jump into them, fucking use them, and then leave, right? So I'm sure Mia is bringing her fair share of energy into your shit for sure. For shizzle. Okay. I don't know why the pot tarot is just always makes me look at it. So let's go to the next message. Take what resonates and discard what doesn't. Well, that's the thing is like, honestly, living in an apartment building, you got to fucking sweep that shit every day because there's going to be something that walks in all the time. Like, so, okay. So we got this reading now with Aquarius, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups in reverse. Wow. Okay. Okay, Hierophant energy, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups in reverse. I think someone's dealing with somebody who lied about their feelings towards you. I think they that's the thing is they either said they liked you when they didn't, or they said they didn't like you when they did. Okay? Or maybe it's changed since then. So there was some type of connection, some type of spark, okay, between two people that were I feel like very much compatible. Okay? But then 7-7, okay, 7 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles, somebody was interested in growing something while the other person got really confused. Okay, this could be a Taurus and an Aquarius, but now as we proceed, it seems like the Taurus energy has something on lock. All right, they got something locked down. And the Aquarius now seems not to be as confused anymore. Now they just kind of seem to be in a 10 of Swords in reverse energy where they're trying to figure out what happened. Like, was there a lie that was told? Was Was there some type of deception, right? Now I feel like someone's trying to like find out the right answers. So I feel like, you know, if somebody calls you or if you feel like reaching out about something, this is it. All right. Like this is somebody that was definitely holding back on you. Okay. And it might just still be like bothering you, pestering you. Again, I just keep getting this word pestering. Okay. It might still be pestering them. Okay. Wow. Okay. So the Magician just showed up with the Hangman in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's like, it's almost like this person just wants to come back, fuck with you just to get some information out of you and then leave. And then quickly leave. They just want to know if they have it or if it was any good or why did you like them? Or I don't know. They've got some type of, I don't know, maybe you have a question or they have a question about, I think you more or less have the question of why they pieced out so quickly, why they pulled back on you and pulled some fucking weird Houdini move and then disappeared. And it's like Page of Cups in reverse. Like it seems really immature. Like, why did you even bother? If you were just going to run away that quickly, why did you even bother to do it? Like, it seems almost like they started to have sex with you and then just pulled out midway and then just ran home crying. Okay. Like it seems weird. Like, why did you even bother? Right? Why did you even show up? There's the Sun. That's really weird. Why the Sun? Oh, why is the Sun? The Sun is baked. Why the Sun? 8 of Wands. Okay, because something now is going. Something's on the run again. Page of Wands in reverse. With the 6 of Pentacles. So it's like somebody's ready now, okay? Like she's picking the weed because it's ready. Thank you, everybody, for liking the video. By the way, please like the video if you are enjoying it. So then YouTube doesn't make it seem like I suck ass, okay? Okay, so where are we here? All right, so 8 of Wands, Page of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like somebody now has thought about something, okay? And they're ready to do it because they held back for so long, okay? I feel like it was I don't know, actually, to be honest, I don't really know who the hell it was. I don't know if it was the Aquarius because they were so confused or if it was the Taurus because they were in the middle of building something or doing something that they really couldn't give any time or effort. And now they've got it on lock. So I don't know. I don't know who the fuck fucked it up, but somebody fucked it up. Okay. And now their energy is a lot more put together. Okay. And now they're more balanced out and you're balanced out. So you're both kind of almost like shining the same way. Right? You're both giving off the same energy. Okay. Which is why we're getting this reading, because it seems like somebody is finally ready for you. And I don't know what that means in terms of 3D. Okay. But I know in 5D, somebody's got it on lock. Okay. Chariot energy, 6 of Swords energy, Queen of Cups energy. So that's a little bit nicer. Like, actually, if you look at it, we have all the accoutrements of doing a really awesome baked van here. Okay. We have the pipes, we have the weed, we have the vessel. Okay. So it really seems like come the future here. All right. These people or this equation is in a lot better shape than what it was before. Because although you were both in your right energies, the energy around you was very off, okay? And somebody was full of shit. Okay, somebody fucking lied through their teeth, like I said, pulled some Houdini move, and then poof, like a fart in the wind, you know, it just disappeared. And it's just like, you know, where did you go? Like, why, you know, like, why? It just doesn't, it seems very, like, immature, okay? But at the same time, it's just what's coming out in the card. So I don't know if there was a beginning of this or if it's more of an analogy, right, of a situation that couldn't happen back then but now can. And that could be various things, okay? That could be various different opportunities, but something is ready to come back around again. I feel like that was a quick little in and out reading there for somebody. All right, 6 of Wands, 5 of Cups. Yeah, see, this person's done with being sad. I don't know. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Like, I don't know. I almost feel like somebody was possibly too depressed or something for you in the past. Maybe you were just too squeaky clean, happy, and this person was like, bleh. You know, yeah, just lying, didn't really want to do it. Like, you know, like it really sucks when you come across energies that are down on their luck, because when they come across you, that's supposed to be their spark, their sign, you know, things are going to get better, and what they've been asking for, because they keep asking for something, suddenly shows up, and then they don't want it because they want what they had in the past, and they think that if they ask for it enough, it'll come back. But most things from the past don't come back, right? Not the things that you really want, because those are the things that were supposed to stay in the past. The people that you're not expecting, the ones that you overlooked, those are the ones who come back because they're still thinking about you, because you passed on them and you shouldn't have, or they passed on you and they shouldn't have, right? And it's kind of like, let the wrongs be made right. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel like that's what's going to happen. Okay, I'm taking a 2-minute break. I'm going to go heat up my coffee because I really want to enjoy it warm. So everybody go to the bathroom and we'll be right back. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry about that, people, but sometimes I just really want my coffee hot and not freezing cold. Okay. Oh, now it's too hot. Whoopsies. All right, everybody. Did you think of anything yet, Pam? Or do you just want to stay quiet? It's so totally up to you, buddy. So far, so good there, JK. How are you doing? Now, I was watching Bad Boys today. I started it yesterday and now I'm almost midway through. I haven't watched that movie in years. So I have the Bad Boys song in my head right now. It's fucking hilarious. I got so high this morning and watched it. I forgot how funny it was. Not the new one. I don't know the new ones. I wonder if it's any good. Oh. Pam. All good, buddy. Don't worry. You just let me know if you got a question. Maybe we'll do. Does anybody else have any questions? What did they name him? Oh, there you go. McCree? Wow. What language is that? Is it French? Monsieur? My witness? Wow. Wow. It took me a long time to realize that Whitney is witness. There's so many witnesses out there. Aw, that's nice. Good job. I love when people use their, like, my middle name is my mom's middle name, which is her mom's middle name. I like when parents do that. Because there's not too many cultures that do middle names anymore. Not really. I know a little bit of French, but I'm absolutely horrible at it. I don't understand it. I do not understand French. Oh my God, I was horrible at it. Yeah, no doubt, eh? I dated a junior once. Oh my God. And this was back in the day when, like, you used to have to call the landline. So I'd be like, oh, hi, is Mike there? And I'd be like, yeah, just 1 second. And then, of course, his dad would pick up and I'd be like, oh, Mike, like, not Mike Sr., Mike Jr. And then his dad would start laughing. He'd be like, okay, Whitney, here you go. I did it every time. Just ask for Mike, and there's Mike Sr. picking up the phone every time. And I'm like, would love this, but no, I need your son. It's so weird. They do force people in Canada to learn that language. It's stupid. I don't, like, who the fuck speaks French? Like nobody. I don't understand. Well, because we have a French province, and most of those French people don't even like speaking French. That's the funny part of it. All right, so I'm guessing nobody has any questions. I did not wash my hair today, people. Woo-wee. Like put together? Like Renesmee? On or is it a hyphen name, or is it like Renesmee or EJ? Like they put the name together? Oh, no doubt. Young, gothic 16, 17-year-old girls, they think this shit is so cool. She probably just watched The Craft the other day and is trying to conjure spirits. Most likely. And they will find out the hard way, people. Demons are not to be fucked with. All right, nobody has any questions? This is so funny. Whenever I want to do questions, you guys, there's so many of you and nobody asks anything. But you know what's funny? And then that means is you guys just know shit. Anything. Well, we don't do reads. You just have to ask a small little question. Oh, you do? Give it to me, Danny. Are you going to send it to me telepathically? Does Goddess Sophia exist? You want me to ask that question just like that? All right, you want to know? Da, 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 da. This is a sign. I guess that's a yes. Oh my God. So it is, eh? That's hilarious. I'll telepathy ask. Oh, you guys are so funny. You can say it in code. What up, Sarah? All right. Can I expect positive change on my current situation or focus on moving on? Okay. Should anything move on or focus on her current situation? So I'm guessing that's a move on. Okay, let's do that one more time. All right. I'm getting the feeling that you should focus on your current situation. No. Okay, so let's see. All right. So should she move on? Unlikely. So it's almost like, are you a guy or a girl, by the way? Because I'm saying it's as a she, but I'm getting unlikely. I got unlikely twice. So I don't know if they just think you're pulling their leg. Okay, that's what I thought. And you say that you're going to move on, but they don't really think you are going to move on. They think you're just going to say you're going to move on for the sake of moving on. So then possibly you get somebody to do something because they think you're moving on. But honestly, if that's what you're doing, it's not going to work. Either you move on because you want to better yourself or you stay in your current situation, most likely knowing it's never going to change. Unless you make positive changes and your partner changes or whoever it is that you're dealing with also goes on the positive spectrum of change, that's the only way it can happen. But if nobody changes, then the situation's going to stay the same. So again, affirmation of, I think you should move on, but if that's what you want to do, because it's part of your karma, whether you want to sit in there and keep hashing it out or keep fighting or keep, going around in a circle, right? Spirit seems to kind of think that you might be bluffing. So I don't know, girl, you gotta make sure you're being true to yourself. That's all that matters. Yeah, that's Luda. Move, bitch. That's what you got to say to those old ass spirits in your apartment building. Which I think permanently live there. I just heard, Danny. So it's not anybody opening up any doors. It's like people fucking live there because they died there. And, I read about this thing that you can do. No problem. It's take a water container, Okay, I would show you mine, but it's really far away. So, okay, just say your water vessel looks like this. So take a water vessel that can close properly, okay, and fill a quarter of it with vinegar, okay, and then take half of that and fill it up with salt. Okay, so now you have 3/4, well, yeah, basically 3/4 vinegar, a quarter salt, and then fill the rest of the vessel to the very, very rim with water. And now they say to use what do they call that? Like pure water. I forgot what it's called, but they say to use, they say not to use tap water, but like, honestly, if you don't have bottled water or crystallized water or special water, just use regular tap water. Okay. They're just, it just, they want it to be clean and clear water. Okay. So however way you get that, do that, fill it all the way to the top, seal it, and put it around different parts of your house. And what it does is it captures, it's supposed to capture nasty energies, okay, very low energies, dark energies, okay. And then I use very coarse salt, right, and so it's like kind of like rock salt, right, and I shake them every now and then. When I walk by, I'll shake it, okay, like it's literally one of those what do you call it, snow domes or whatever, right? I shake it, right? And then I only replace it once all the salt has disintegrated. So once it disintegrates, which usually takes like a month or so, surprisingly, it doesn't really break down that quickly. And then I will do it again and do my 3/4, put my vinegar in, put my salt in, then put my water in, and then seal it. I don't bless them. I don't do anything, foofy doofy with them. That's it. Now, another one that you can use for people who are in apartment buildings, I should do a way better job of this. And actually, now that I think about it, I can. At the time when I did this particular vessel, I didn't have anything that screwed on. So I just put saran wrap on top. But what this is a glass full of rice. Okay. And they say that if you have demons roaming your house, they say that if a demon comes along a vessel of rice, it has to count every grain. Okay. Now, what I do, I put them in front of the window, right? So because what the legend is that if the demon is stuck counting the rice when the sun comes up, then the sun will disintegrate him. These are basically like vampires. They can't be out in the sun. Okay. So I put this obviously beside the window. So then if anybody is in my room fucking around, they're going to find this, they're going to sit there and count it. And hopefully it takes them long enough that by the time they're done, the sun comes up. Okay, so that's just another fun fact for you. Yeah, it's spring water, but there's also a different, I'll tell you what kind of water. Hold on. Distilled. Now, as soon as I was going to go and get it, distilled water. That's what they say to use. Okay, spring water, distilled water, because it doesn't have any chemicals in it, and it doesn't, tap water just, the bleach and mercury alone, right? But water is fucking water, okay? Like, you can also bless it. You can also make it moon water if you want. You can sit it out on your altar, or sit it out in the window, right? With the full moon, you can make moon water and put that in there. You can just put fucking water in there, whatever. Okay, it's not supposed to be difficult. It's supposed to be effective. Okay, so those are 2 tricks of the trades that I have learnt. Dealing with demons, and not only just dealing with demons, but like dealing with the fact that, you have to live in buildings and reside with other people, and other people hit the streets, okay, and pick up, Azazels and bring them home. Okay. And they don't know that they do. So they come and fuck with you. So that's why it's like, you can't sometimes pick and choose where you can reside, and not everybody gets the luxury of owning their own home or owning their own land. And even if you do have the luxury of owning your own land, you still have that are coming on it. You still have workers, you still have, construction people, you still have friends that come over. So nobody is protected per se, right? 1000%. Even if people have certain boundaries in their house, I mean, you invite them in, they're allowed to come in. Okay, every vampire, everybody knows that when you read the rules. You invite them in, they can come in. So, that's why, I think that's why the summertime is so popular, especially with being outside, because nobody has to invite anybody in. You have to stay outside, which is technically free ground, right? Oh my God, do you live with all the crows near Ottawa? I was just watching that video where there's this little suburb in Ottawa and there's like 10,000 crows that just showed up. Oh, okay. I thought you were literally talking about all the crows that just showed up in Ottawa, which they do. They migrate every year too, but like this year, it's fucking thick. Oh, they have been around though, eh? Fucking crows. I went out the other day. I swear I must have seen probably 100 crows the entire time I was driving around. Like it just every time I'd be like, oh my God, there's another group of like 10 crows just like flying in every direction above my car and shit. And then another whole group of crows. And then you know how many crow meetings I've seen? Surprisingly, just groups of crows together just having meetings. And I've seen a lot of seagull meetings where I just be driving and I'll look in a field and there's just a bunch of seagulls standing together. They're not eating. They're standing together and they're talking shit about humans. So many bird meetings. There's this one flock of blackbirds that comes through along Lake Ontario. They must migrate Lake Ontario, and they landed on my where I was working one night, and everybody had a panic attack because they thought that the crows, like they thought that it was the movie The Birds, and everyone was going to go out and they were going to start getting picked off by birds. And they probably sat on our restaurant for like 45 minutes and nobody left the restaurant. People didn't want to breathe. We thought we were getting an apocalypse. And like nobody had phones, right? But you couldn't really see anything from the inside. They were just, oh my God, it was terrifying. Fucking birds, man. All right, what is the universe? It's Jess, right? JK11, it's Jess, right? What message do we have for JK11 today? Chamomile tea and cauldron. And moth. Okay, let's see. Creation, opportunity, relaxation, concealment, illusion. Okay, so honestly, I feel like most likely what the universe is saying is that your daughter's baby is most likely here, so then you'll stay in the house and you won't go out. And there's this weird message going around in the tarot world with our spiritual beings, okay, under very high spiritual attack, which you would be because there's a lot of people out there that want babies, okay? So right there, you've got the women percentile wombs, throbbing at the sight or even info that you have a newborn at home. Okay. Women go fucking crazy over that shit. Their hormones go crazy. Okay. So what the universe, I feel like the universe is saying, get some chamomile tea if you don't already have some and fucking chill out. Stay inside, stay home. There's some type of mystery that's happening. And the baby was probably to conceal you to stay in. Okay. And sometimes that happens. I mean, women don't understand that the gift that babies bring is you don't have to go into the world anymore. You can just fucking be at home and create your own little perfect world with the perfect family that you said you wanted, but instead, you know, they have to fucking take pictures of it. Like, please don't put any pictures of that baby online because that's just going to invoke it even more. Celebrate on the inside. This is a joy for your family. Nobody else needs to be involved, okay? Other than the main people that are there until people can handle it, until the baby's grown enough, until mom's got her strength back, right? Because unfortunately, if you're the grandmother, then you're protecting everybody because your daughter doesn't have any strength. The baby just arrived, right? So who's going to protect them? Most likely you. That's what grandmothers do. That's why we are born into families, right? Because the old ass ones, the grandmothers, the grandfathers, right? And the ancients, they don't really have the deep attachment that the mother would have to the baby, right? Like you have an attachment, but it's not nearly as much as your daughter does. Okay. Now I'm getting goosebumps all over my body, right? So your only job is to protect them. That's it. And if you can't, because you lose your power, you lose your strength, that it's going to make them more susceptible to it. Okay, so keep your chamomile tea up. That just fell, by the way, on the thingy there. And stay hidden. I mean, honestly, it comes down to you can even have your groceries fucking delivered. You don't have to go out if you don't have to. And at this point in time, again, it's winter. Stay inside. It's the best time to stay inside. It's magical as fuck. The snow itself, okay, makes people stay inside, right? So you have less spiritual attacks and you keep your cell phones off. You're fucking golden. Right. But you know, people want that baby. And like, it's so sad. I mean, like it's sad in the fact that people should be able to celebrate. They should be able to, I mean, back in the day, you know, do you remember Robin Hood when the original Robin Hood, when he has his baby? And he goes walking around with it like it's brand new. It's got guts all over it still, and he just wipes it and wraps it in a rag and goes and shows everybody in the village. Like, right? It's really sad that you can't do that anymore. But you can't. Like, there's too many jealous people. There's too many women that were promised babies, I don't know by who, and didn't get them because they weren't supposed to, and are fucking mad at everybody else who has them. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why you can't just accept what you have and, you know, make it better. And it's always like, I don't know why people want to change themselves so much in a way that, like, if you're not supposed to have it because you can't produce it, then that means that maybe you're supposed to foster, maybe you're supposed to adopt, maybe you're supposed to do it a different way. Maybe you don't have to sacrifice your body, your womb, you know, your livelihood, because women do die during birth. Okay. I mean, it still happens, right? And because so many people, I mean, have aneurysms that don't even know about it, that are just waiting to pop because you were dropped on your head as a child and nobody did anything about it. Okay, so like fucking people are dying left, right, and center just to have these little motherfucking kids, and then like to kill to have the kid. Like it's just too much blood. Too much. So fucking stay inside. I know it has been negative 30 here, wind chill, fucking freezing. You should have saw the wind yesterday. I thought this chick was going to get blown across the fucking parking lot. I felt so bad for her, but like I don't pick up strange people, so I wasn't going to give her a ride. But damn, stay inside. I only went out because I had to. Okay, like you go out because you have to, and then get the fuck home, and then by spring, I'm sure everybody will get over it and they can handle it. But right now, in the most fragile state, don't talk about it. Don't like advertise it. Just keep it as sacred as fuck, and like you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And you know, the world's just gonna stay jealous little bitches because they can't have something. Blah blah blah. Fucking losers. Anyways, peeps. Ooh, I just caught a 1001. That's pretty cool. I've done a lot of readings today, and I'm kind of getting tired. All right, I'm going to do one more reading, and then that'll be it. FYI, I might take... No, they don't, you know, Danny, they never tell me how many people are in my live. They lie all the time. It's never just you and I in here. Trust me. Oh, see, I thought you were Danny. No, see, because Danny's here, Jess is here. They just lie about who's in my live. I don't know why. I don't know why YouTube does that. I don't know why. But I don't take it personally anymore because it's an app. So... Saboteur app, I guess. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Did you send me your email? Well, I can't read my email right now. Oh, you sent it telepathically? Well, that could take centuries to get here, Pam. I just thought you meant you wanted me to eventually answer it in a video. It'd be much better off if you just said it out loud. Because I'm about to shuffle these cards. And I could go with, hey, maybe answer Pam's question, or you can just ask it. Asked earlier. Oh, you did? Where? I can't rewind. Okay, family paperwork. Okay, what's going on with your family paperwork? Is that all you want to know? What's the question? God damn it, Pam, I'm sorry, I didn't see. Oh, okay. Now you don't want to know? It's all right. We got time. No one is rushing you. But, you know, I stream much faster than the chat. That's all it is. I'm way ahead of you guys. I don't know why. I don't know why they do this shit. All right. So, you know what I'm just going to say, Pam? I'm just going to say secretly... something about your family paperwork. What do you got to tell me about family paperwork? Reconsider not the right time. So I guess you're right on the money with that one. No, Spirit does not want to talk about it. Okay. There is an answer that just came out that says yes. Okay, so whatever the question is, if this helps, go with it. We'll try to do it in code. Okay? If this makes sense, go with it. Okay, last reading, people. Here we go. See, look at it. It says there's nobody in here. But yeah, you're talking. Who's in the chat right now, everybody? Put your hands up if you're in the chat, because it says there's nobody here, and I call bullshit on that. Heavy blockages. You see what I mean? I don't know who's blocking my YouTube channel. Man, I think it's it's just YouTube blocking it, to be honest. I'm trying to turn everything on like I'm supposed to. So, okay, 12th house of endings. Time and time again, world in reverse, reoccurring nightmares, heavy communication, demonic possession, and greed. Yeah, see, JK, you're still here. Danny, are you still in the house? Ha! Okay, so all right, I'm getting a huge message with this one. Gross. Okay, so Spirit is telling me about somebody dealing with somebody whoever has been blocking you, okay? However way they are, whatever they did, like if this is blockages from like PTSD or complex trauma or something like that, or healing, like heavy blockages from like, centuries ago kind of thing. Whatever they did it to block you. Okay, they fucked with you to block you specifically. Okay, so obviously this is like something from another like world or timeline, different timeline or something like that. Okay, because somebody keeps putting you into a timeline that keeps looping over and over and over again. Okay, so whoever is sending you into the loop, okay, is now having nightmares about being stuck in a loop. See, I knew Danny was here too. So there's at least 3 of you in the chat. So, and it says there's 1 person. So thank you everybody for liking the video and hanging around, because I'm not a loser. Okay. They are having reoccurring nightmares, and Spirit has now put a very heavy weight on their shoulder. Okay, and they're experiencing that through their nightmares. Like they're starting to see in their nightmares what they did to you and how they blocked you and what that blocking did to you and what it's going to do to them. Okay, so it's almost as if the energy that this loop that they stuck in, okay, it's a quick loop. So then you rush through everything. Like, in relationships where people, like I know, especially my father is a product of his mother having sex the very first time, virgin, and getting knocked up with my father. 16 years old, she had my father, okay? First time she ever had sex, right? And that's kind of what I'm getting here. Like, they tried the first time and boom, right? And put you in a loop almost instantly, okay? And it wasn't very hard to, it's like every loop is a 0 to 100 like that. So there's no relationship, there's no building up a relationship, there's no years in between. It's somebody wants to get you somewhere, so then you get implanted or, jump to the last, and then you lose your chance with that because now you've went from 0 to 100 and the last check is 100. So where do you go from there? Oh, you have to move on now, of course, right? So it's like somebody has sped up every timeline, and because of that, it's looping. You don't get to switch timelines because it's just going to keep looping you into the same timeline over and over and over and over and over again. So this person is seeing that now, all of the things that happen because of what they did to you. Okay. All to control you. Something about controlling you. All right. They wanted to emperor you, take your energy, stomp on you, right? They were really greedy, obviously. This person might be quite overweight. Okay, and if they're not overweight, it's gluttony in a different way. They're taking something else and they're taking a lot of it. Okay, whether they could be taking the eyes of people all around them. I feel like somebody, as long as they can loop you out of it, they keep getting something. They're getting all the attention. Okay, and obviously this person can't share the stage with you. It can only be them. You can't be there. They won't let you. Even though technically you're the star of the show. They've kicked you off your own stage. Okay, that's how I feel, because they didn't want to share it with you. And it wasn't even in your necessarily in your mission to share the stage with them. Okay, I don't even know how they even got there, because it wasn't ever about them. It was about you. Ulterior motives. Damn right. Something is going on behind your back. I friggin' told it so. Okay, there's something huge going on behind your back with this person. Hidden enemies. Okay, something's definitely been exposed. All right, and if it's somebody that's taking advantage of their job, they are losing their job. You know what I mean? And then this came out twice on the bottom of the deck. It's a Scorpio card with the 12th house of endings, death and transformation. Moving on. So honestly, I feel like this could be them now losing their situation, and now you having it be turned to you, something like that. I mean, obviously, you had to leave to better yourself, and that might have been the only way to save yourself, was to walk away, because whoever was doing this to you was around you a lot, constantly fucking with you. Like, it kind of seems like the energy that's been coming out these last few days is total fuckery. It's so much fuckery. It's so many people thinking that they can mess with you, thinking that they can get into your head, thinking that they can dismantle your thoughts and move your everything around in there and like fuck with you and get you to chop all your hair off. Now's the time. Do not do any drastic do not make any drastic decisions right now, especially in regards to like defamation. You know, like, don't deform yourself. Don't chop your hair off. Don't, oh my God, tattoo your face. Okay. Try to keep anything you're doing very subtle. Okay. Very, very subtle. Like, don't make any big moves, because I feel like if you were in the water, what would they say? Don't make any big moves, because you're gonna make too much. What up, Michelle? You know, you're gonna make too much spotlight, and you're gonna make things hear you, right? You cause too much attention, then you get things that are dormant, laying, sleeping. They hear you, they wake up, right? So it's kind of like just definitely a lot of like attacks. Try to stay clear and think of it too this way. Honestly, like, if you feel like somebody is trying to tell you to do something, or like your head is trying to get you to do something and you really don't want to do it, leave it till the next day. Okay. And especially with, like, you know, if you want to cut your hair short, like, no one's telling you that you can't, but do different ponytails and stuff to show how you would look with short hair, and then think about it the next day. Like, that's what I'm, you know, because I can easily put a tattoo on my body that I'm like, I map it out the day before. Or, you know, I had a sun on my hand, I had the moon on my hand for a while, and decided I didn't want to do it, right? Because I had the gun in my hand to do it, and I was like, do I want to do this though? Right? Kind of, maybe, possibly no, right? But when you have the material to do something like scissors, you know how many people that you watch on these little, you know, videos that do this, I'm making a drastic decision, and then the entire time they're like screaming and crying as they're chopping their beautiful hair off. Yes, or write it down, you know, whatever. Just if it's supposed to be done, it will be done in time. There is no reason to go and rush to the pantry, grab the scissors, and chop your fucking hair off, okay? So it'll be like the worst decision of your life. Don't be like my mother who watched Rosemary's Baby and chopped her hair off and now has had chopped hair for 50 years and looks like a dude, okay? She always has, she always will. She looks like a little boy, okay? And it really sucks because my mother had beautiful hair, okay? And my father hated it. Okay, your boyfriend, your husband is most likely not going to like your new pixie cut. Don't do it. It's a spell. Okay, it's somebody's greediness over you. Okay, they're trying to do something behind your back. They're trying to get you to do something. And because you have some complex trauma in there, because you have some demons in there, they are trying to grab a hold of one of those demons to get you to do something. Okay, and I feel, look at that, on the bottom of the deck, something fishy is going down, and I think there's something fishy going down. Okay, and it's called Operation Cut Your Hair Off, or Operation Quit Your Job and put your house up for sale and go run away. That's Operation Go Fuck Yourself, basically, not help yourself. Okay, so lucky number 13 is behind there. And then the fifth house of pleasure, I like that. And then map change. Okay, awful, miserable decision. And there's Rosemary's Baby. That's an affirmation. Don't cut your hair into a pixie cut. Oh my God, that is the biggest affirmation ever. Ladies, don't do it. It'll be the biggest mistake of your life. And then it's so ugly to, trust me, I had one in grade 8. Okay, I pixie cutted my hair. Okay, I'll never do it again. My sister laughed at me for years. Okay, map change, fifth house of pleasure, lucky. You see what I mean? It's in somebody's fifth house of pleasure to map change you, which means to change you in general, to take you from one place to another. And it's going to fucking make you ugly. Okay, so don't do it. This is your lucky cup here of you're getting fucked with, and no, you're not going to look better. You're going to look worse. Okay, someone's trying to make you look ugly. That's the thing. Someone's trying to make you look ugly because they're envious of you. They love your looks too much. So they want you to cut your hair so you look ugly, even though it'll probably just make you more beautiful. But anyways, okay. And they, or, you know, again, tattoo your face. It'll probably make you look more beautiful. But again, this person has awful, miserable intentions towards why they want you to change your look. It's not like an upgrade, like, oh, you deserve a makeover. A makeover from somebody who doesn't like you is going to make you look ugly. Okay? Don't cut your hair, Danny. Honestly, I almost did it. I heard that the other night. Cut your hair, cut your hair. Your hair looks so much better when it was at your shoulder length. Yeah, I know a bullshit fucking statement when I hear one. Anyways, so I hope it resonates, everybody. Okay. That was a good, I like that little fuck you at the end there. I like that with somebody. Don't go fucking changing your look for somebody. It's a hoax. Okay. Thanks for being here. Awesome reading today. I hope you guys all have a great Saturday. Don't party too hard. Rock out with your cock out. All right. And, I'll be back tomorrow. Not sure again. I'll probably just do some readings. I don't know if I'm going to go live, but I'll be around. Okay, so peace out. Okay, and we'll see you when we see you. All right, word to your mothers.